Alright, today is inspection, cleaning, and replacement day. Mainly we're going to be looking at these lines going from my catch can there to the oil fill. Also, I wasn't able to explain it because it was a little bit dark. Here's what happened at the track. So, see the base of the oil fill right there. That was out like this when I came back in. That's what I had that nervous laughter about. So I'm gonna go grab some brake cleaner, actually a ton of brake cleaner, because I'm gonna take the manifold off and clean over there on that side. Looks like that's a little bit dirty too. That's mainly from the other track days at Grange and stuff like that. Got a couple things to do, so I'm just gonna clean everything up. So we're just gonna go over everything, make everything clean again, and get ready for Super D. Super D is this weekend coming up. So I've got basically these next 2 days to get everything clean, so I don't have to worry about anything at all.
Today, guys, we're gonna go get some parts for my dad's car since, what was it that came off?
Where you fill the oil at, the tubing that goes down into the block. Turn this damn music down. And then replace the silicone lines that go to the oil catch can and clean everything.
Yeah.
Everything needs to be clean. I need to clean all the surfaces of the engine and get all of that residue and dirt off from other events.
So yeah, so we're heading down to the parts store. Let's go do this. Okay. One thing I like about living in Vallejo is we're closer to a lot of stuff. This is the Skyline.
What's up?
This is the Skyline R34.
Getting pretty good at what the cars are. It's my first time in this store, so I don't know where nothing is.
He's right. We're around. We're just waiting. I'm just waiting for my dad to get the silicone lines and we can head out.
That could be a capture card.
When you tell people that you have an RX-7, people are like, oh, really? And they start kind of being nice and stuff.
I don't know. It's kind of got one of those popularities that people know about them, even old people know about them, and they like to comment on them. He said he has one too. He said he had a 93, and since I was turbo, I was lucky because they only come 5% turbo, which is kind of false. Well, it's absolutely false, to be honest, but that's cool. Small conversation. That's all they do. They just make small convo.
How much turbo are they supposed to have?
How many come turbo?
Yeah.
All of the third gen RX-7s are turbo.
Okay, guys, so we just got to the house. Gonna get this fixed up.
Alright, so this is what I needed to get to. See all that filthiness under there? That's from a couple of events. Of course, the car is freshly redone, so it's only been like 3 or 4 events, but I did go off the track once or twice. So I gotta clean all of that up. Gives me a chance to inspect the injectors, make sure that the injectors still have a good seating and that I'm not getting any fuel shooting around anywhere. So I'm gonna check all of this out. I gotta clean all of that up, and that is the important part of the day today. The problem with the fuel starving that I was having in the other video, so the car clears its fuel lines really fast, right? So let me show you. Okay, so these blue lines, these big, huge, ginormous blue lines, those are my fuel lines. You want to know how big the factory fuel lines are compared to those? See that line right there? That is what the factory fuel lines look like. See how thin that is? But now, since we have this enormous thick line here, these enormous lines carry a ton of fuel. And since these injectors are very big, 1600cc injectors, and we've got a good amount of fuel pressure running through it, it will clear the line. So, right under that lid is the fuel pump, okay? This is a 16-gallon fuel tank. It goes all the way clear across to the other side right there. So with this 16-gallon fuel tank, and your fuel pickup is just right there, that's why I was having a problem. When I'm going to the left, the car is sliding out right. All of the fuel rushes over to that side, which leaves that side to be dry. But since those lines are so big, it's clearing the fuel so fast, it runs dry. Haul Tech notices it, shuts the car off because it doesn't want to run lean. Then when the fuel comes back, I let the clutch out, bump starts the car, it's back on. So that's what we were experiencing at Sonoma. So we're just about done. I'm going to finish that up, put up an intake manifold on, put the intercooler piping back on, and we're good to go. We're done. Yeah, that's it.
I pull out both bowls and go up in the clothes. Short change niggas, snort cane niggas. Extortion came quicker, bought the range nigga. It still tickle me. I used to be as strong as Triple B. To little C's cripple me. Now I play hard like my...
Usually a task that would probably take a little bit longer to do if you had all the factory components on this. You hear my kid's scooter in the background, which is kind of annoying, but he's having fun. Scooter down there. Alright, so last couple of portions, and always I'm an advocate of using power tools all the time, which is so stupid, but I do it all the damn time. Nowadays you don't want to make mistakes, so just do it by hand first. And then go ahead and zap it afterwards to make sure it's good money. Because there's been so many times that I've not done it by hand and just ruined stuff. Yeah, we got that complete. This distribution block, it goes to quite a few components on the car, and this is where we get the vacuum source from. So it's basically simplified everything, which would come off of the manifold right here, but now everything comes right off of this block. Alright, let me show you guys something. I could be a cool guy and run no filter on my turbo and have it whistling to the god. This ain't shit. There are so many more chunks of dirt and rocks and everything else in this filter. That running through your motor, but yeah, time to clean this thing. Okay. And it is raining today, and that ain't a bad thing, because guess what today it is? Guess what day it is? Day to do skids, man. It's Wednesday. We're going to do a little bit of skids today. Now, the thing about the rain is I really do hope it stays raining. Reason being is when it rains, they shut down the drag races. The drag races ain't going to go down that 1320. When we drove down the drag strip in the rain at Winter Jam 2 years ago, that thing is like ice. You could be at a dead stop, put it in 5th gear, and just let the clutch out, roll on throttle, spins tires to rev limit. So they're going to shut that down if it rains. We want it to rain. We want to get the whole track. We want to hit turn 11. Turn 11 looks like this. Raining pretty hard at 6:50. It just broke for a second. I'm really hoping it's going to be intermittent off and on all day. When they make the decision around 12, once they make the determination that they won't be able to get the track dry in time for opening gates, then they'll let us know that we got full course run. If we get full course run, that means we have the turn 3 to 5, turn 11, and skid pad on a Wednesday.
6.5 hours later.
Man, it's sunny over here. Ain't no chance of rain over here. Hopefully Sonoma's getting duffed out by some fucking raindrops. They ain't sure yet. They ain't sure. We're gonna hope that they confirm before 4. So we're still looking like it's gonna just be skid pad. But if they confirm before 4 that they don't want to prep the drags, we're good. Fingers crossed for me, because I want to skid. Matter of fact, y'all do a rain dance. Do that rain dance like right now. And no rain. Damn. I wanted to go hit turn 11, but as you can hear, the drags are live behind me. And we're left with the skid pad, which isn't a bad thing. But I just got a little bit of testing to do, make sure everything worked out fine. From first inspection, everything is still okay. So we're just gonna go get some pressure, some boost under this thing and see if everything's good. I wanna be gone by the time the sun completely sets, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what works out. Stand by. Very trivial that a lot of you that aren't drivers would kind of think doesn't make too big of a deal, but I was feeling uncomfortable and I couldn't really put my finger on it. What it ended up being was I had my steering wheel loose, and I guess when I was cleaning it and the steering wheel was down maybe about an inch. That affects the hell out of how comfortable I was. And here we got the young bass guy. challenge is going to be that he has no tail lights. So I just thought about that
little dark, so I'm gonna have to keep my awareness up. What? Oh, he don't want to go with me? What?
That's right, he just wants to run by himself.
Oh, okay. Oh. That is no lie. That. Yeah, I don't care. Some noise. Let me check it out. What is that? Did my turbo just blow? Alright, a quick inspection. I was hearing something strange as hell and I was down on power. My intercooler coupler came off, so I was out there free boosting like crazy. It's always something, but that's why it's good to have test days. I was super scared that the turbo blew, but now I feel a whole lot better about what's going on. So what I'm gonna do is just couple it up and I'm calling it a day. I tell y'all, my heart hit the lowest of the lows. Man, seriously, when I felt that power loss, I didn't know what to think. God, dude, the fear was real with that. The intercooler coupler just blew off. I already showed you guys that. So basically, simple fix, quick fix. I'm gonna take that as a sign that my car wanted to go home. And my cousin has always told me, anytime something strange starts happening, cut your losses and jam. Because obviously this isn't the last time I'm ever gonna drift. This isn't the last time I'm ever be at Sonoma. So cut the losses, cut out, but we're good to go. I'm so glad that it wasn't really anything serious. So we're headed home. I'm gonna put the car up because I got Super D this weekend. So I'm gonna leave this shit in here so I don't have to keep going in and out. So, hey. Hey! Cool homies over there in the car. What's up? Yes, dude. I'm gonna cut my losses and head home and see you guys at Super D. Huh? I'll see you there. Yeah, it'll be a blast, man.
Hey, good truck today.
Thank you, dude. All right, guys. Oh, he's spooling on me. So super cool night of drifting. I'm home, car's unloaded, truck's half-ass unloaded. Raid the refrigerator, just grabbing some food. Wife made some bomb digs, so I'm gonna get a good bite to eat before I get a good shower and a good night's sleep. Car performed very well, except for that last part, but that was my fault. That's not the car's fault. I'm ready for Super D. So car's ready. And I'm ready to roll, so let's have some fun. But yo, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys jumping on, subscribe, throw me a like. That helps a lot. And I appreciate you guys. See you guys at Super D on Sunday. Peace. It's hot as fuck. Oh, God.